How about when do we go? All right, Bob, we are to have a U.S. Heavyweight Championship match here. There's quite a development in the ring, though. Roddy Piper was to wrestle with the U.S. Heavyweight Champion Greg Valentine, but Dickie Slater is in the ring right now. The development was that earlier in the evening, Piper was to wrestle for the U.S. Championship against Valentine. The promoter right here in this arena got word that due to the holidays and are traveling that Piper was going to be late. Second in line.
He's made it though, Johnny. I just saw him making his way to the ring.
Second in line was the Mid-Atlantic champion, Dickie Slater. He was notified that he got the title match. However, I don't know if Slater has been notified that Piper is in the building. Piper is, oh my goodness, Valentine.
He just shoved him backwards and down, Johnny, and here comes Piper.
Now maybe Slater will be aware that Piper is in the building. There's an NWA official, Danny Miller, trying to get Slater out of the ring. And maybe, Bob, we'll have order restored and get this match underway. Piper has made it. Piper also wondering what happened. He didn't know that the match had been awarded to Dickie Slater on the pretense that Piper was not going to be able to show up.
All right,
but everything is restored. Slater is now being escorted out of the arena. Piper is here. This is a U.S. Championship match. There's Valentine being checked. And Piper's ready to go. And Piper just coming off of a big victory over Valentine.
That was in that collar match with that chain connecting the two of them, Johnny. And this is the match that everybody wanted to see.
And I hope the ring can hold it together in this one.
All of the fans wanted this one, and did Roddy Piper forever wanted. For all Piper has talked about now for weeks and weeks is a chance to get the U.S. champion Greg Valentine in that ring, Johnny.
And he's got him, and we know the history behind these two. Valentine almost put Piper's hearing, almost took it away from him. In fact, it's still, some of it has not been restored. Piper was out a long time. Fine ride job here by Piper and Valentine.
He got out of the ring, and now he comes back to slug from down on the floor. And here's Piper hung up in the ropes, Johnny.
And he got a few of those big hammers to the head, and that slung him into the... They're going to fight it out on the floor, Bob.
They slung it out of the ring, down on the floor, fans. Now both of them quickly back in the ring, and bad blood doesn't describe what's between these two.
Oh, that's right. There's a tremendous amount of animosity between both of these individuals right here, and Piper just drops Valentine to one knee.
As you mentioned, Johnny, it's Piper who's wanting revenge for that ear.
He's trying for a figure four. Can he make it?
Almost got it locked in.
Valentine with a handful of tights.
He's gone. Now here's Valentine. He's trying to go with a figure four, and he's got it locked in.
No, Piper blocked it. He's got that foot from being Valentine for putting the foot down to lock it over.
They're really tangled up and twisted up out in the ring.
Both men going quickly for a victory in this U.S. title match.
As all you fans are aware, Greg Valentine, not once but twice, injured that ear of Roddy Piper's. Almost put him out of wrestling for good, Johnny.
He was certainly laid up for a long time, and then they just had some, well, a doggonest matches I've ever seen.
That's the only collar match I ever saw, and it just shows you just how irate and how much Roddy Piper really wanted it when he won that collar match.
They made it to the ropes here, and they're still locked up in a...
Somebody's got to untangle them here, too, Johnny. They're going to fall right out of the ring.
I was close to having that figure four lock. Tommy Young, a fine NWA. And
there they go again. As they trade rights and lefts down on the floor, and Valentine is the one who gives ground and backs up.
He caught a good one in the forehead of Piper, and as Piper grew up in a rough area.
There's Valentine now into the ring post.
Nice hard in the fire post. Piper still on the outside. Our fans love it.
Now Piper back into the ring and out again. He did that, I guess, to stop the count, Johnny.
to stop the count. He doesn't want Valentine to get counted out. He doesn't want to get counted out. He wants that U.S. title.
All right, and here's Valentine over the ropes now with a foot.
Piper in that backdrop situation. Valentine sliced it up, coming off the ropes, caught him with that foot.
Valentine now with Piper high to the air, right down across the knee. Johnny, we've been talking about Roddy Piper and how much he wanted Greg Valentine. I don't think we should forget either what a great United States champion Greg Valentine is. He's had that belt for a long, long time. He's defended it against all comers, and he's just a tremendous athlete in the ring.
He certainly is, Bob. We got to give credit where credit is due. The man has been a great champion. He's defended against all comers. His tactics sometimes were a little bit underhanded, and he broke the leg of Wahoo McDaniels. But it's a vicious sport sometimes, and he is the man on top. He is the U.S. champion.
And that championship means just that much to him, Johnny.
A lot of guys
will do anything, and I think anything, to keep that championship.
A lot of men wanted that U.S. championship. Orton and Slater have even said that they would be out to get it. Valentine's not safe. And of course, right here is Piper, and Piper has really made an effort.
Valentine has got Piper back into that corner. He's been landing some heavy blows, high on the head, and then with the elbow.
Stuck him with a good right.
Heavy blows.
He stuck him with another right, and another right. Right on the cheekbone, and Valentine's knees are buckled, and a hard right to the head, and Valentine is down.
Here's the U.S. champ shaking his head, trying to shake the cobwebs out, as Roddy Piper's right back on the attack. That was a tremendous knee lift.
Tremendous knee lift. Here's a right on cross. This could be it. No, just a 2 count.
Almost a new champion right there, fans.
Fine move by Valentine. He's got Piper pinned. Just a 2 count. One shoulder's up. This has really been back and forth.
Twice now, Roddy Piper has had to count a 2 on Valentine, and Valentine has had it on Piper once. He caught him in the air, right over to the ropes and right down across that rope on his throat.
He dropped that throat across the top rope, Bob, and that snapped the head back, and the neck muscles and the neck bone just wasn't made to bend in that area.
Here comes that bionic elbow with that smash now right down across Roddy Piper's throat as he's flat on the mat. Count of 2.
It was close again. A near fall for Valentine and a close call for Piper.
Piper is so determined, and I think that's one of the things that has stood out in all of the matches that he's had with Greg Valentine. His determination not to quit and not to lose.
Ooh, off the second rope. With that elbow, this could be it. Piper. Oh, boy, ever so close. Ever so close to 3 count, but Piper stays alive.
And he looks like he's almost out, Johnny, in the ring.
Well, they've set a tremendous pace here. And both men have got to be tiring.
Piper just staggers around, falls in the ropes, now on his knees, down the ropes to the corner. And it's Valentine right on the attack. Through the ropes and out of the ring now, Johnny.
Piper crashes down on the concrete floor. Referee will start that count. That was a nasty fall for Piper.
Here's Piper. Quickly up onto the apron of the ring, and it's Valentine right back on the attack again.
Patented Valentine move, where he bends him across that rope and throws that hammer down on the chest. Piper draped on the ropes, Bob.
He's completely defenseless. Now he's down onto the floor and gets Valentine's feet out from under him. He's going to drag him out of the ring.
Boy, they are really at each other. Here's Valentine up with a Piper reverse and going behind. Sleeper hold! Sleeper hold! The fans are going wild! Valentine caught the sleeper!
And through the ropes.
Valentine
on that rope.
Valentine trying to counter there. Tried to counter, run Piper on the turnbuckle. Piper too smart for it. Valentine off the rope. Piper with him up in the air.
And the airplane spin. Roddy Piper's got Greg Valentine in the airplane spin. And this could be it right here.
Valentine grabs the rope. Piper crashes over the top rope onto the concrete floor. Valentine is down flat of his back in the ring.
One in the ring and one out.
Valentine, here's Dickie Slater. He's attacking Valentine. Slater attacking Valentine.
Elbows.
I think the referee's calling for disqualification. Piper's asking him not to do it.
No, Piper doesn't want
disqualification. Piper has nothing in common or nothing to do with Slater being in that ring. Slater attacking Valentine. The referee's trying to give the last news
to Greg Valentine. Now Piper gets hit from behind by Slater.
And they go at it. Tooth and nail, what a development. Piper is running away. That's Slater now. He did not want a disqualification call.
Greg Valentine still just sitting in there. Here comes Valentine Jr.
And he snapped Piper in the head.
He's got his cowboy boots on, just stomping and kicking away at him.
Cowboy boots and two vicious men are going to talk Piper over the top rope. Piper's out on the floor.
Now Slater and Orton look like they may be going after Valentine.
Valentine trying to get up, gets nailed. He has been hurt. Down he goes.
Johnny Slater and Orton went after both of them.
Valentine has been lacerated. Slater and Orton, they would do anything to get those belts. They hurt Flair. They hurt. Look at it. Stop that cowboy boot. They hurt Wahoo. They hurt Flair. It looks like they're trying. They have made no bones about it. They want the U.S. Championship. Look at Slater.
With a right hand just keeps slamming away at the head. Now it looks like Orton is trying to stop Slater.
There's got to be one thing. It's just got to be greed. Only greed these two men could have. Oh, look at that. Valentine has really been
he is
injured.
completely out, Johnny.
Slater and Orton
He is
floating over.
completely out.
And once again, they attacked a man who was in another match that they had nothing to do about it. Piper, who was thrown over the top rope, is back to the ring. I know he wonders what happened.
Valentine is being declared the winner by the referee. Referee Tommy Young holding up his hand. Now here comes
Piper doesn't know what happened. I'm sure Piper's ready to wrestle. Now he senses the injury to Valentine.
Valentine can't continue. No way.
He's going to be restrained by the NWA officials in the ring. Piper, he has just lost a great chance at the U.S. title, and now he's being disqualified.
He had nothing to do with it. That's right.
Piper says he has nothing to do with it.
There was nobody he had any control over Slater and over Orton.